I've had some pretty shitty jobs in my lifetime. One of the worst ones was working at a hotel casino up in Lake Tahoe. That was fucking brought out the worst in everybody. It was bad. You get people from the Bay Area that's stuck in traffic for like fucking up to 6-7 hours. You know, and they show up and they pull in and they're grumpy, they're pissed off, they want to just check in and get the drinking and gambling and fucking whatever. And so the people... That's the thing too with this job. I interviewed... I've since passed on from working at that fucking shit show. And I'd apply for a different job. And I'd interview and they'd say, well, tell us about the time that you worked as a valet and bellman. What'd you like about it? And I say, oh, the people. My God, Lake Tahoe's a big destination. I got to meet people from around the world. And what brought them here and stuff like that, and talk to them and stuff. I'm like, that was a great highlight to the job. Was the people. They say, well, all right, well, what didn't you like about it? And I'd say, the people. So, I got some pretty good stories about working at that fucking shit show. The bachelorette parties were the fucking worst. Because these bitches never tipped. Ever. Take my advice. If you're working as a valet or bell guy and a bachelorette party comes in, don't expect any fucking money. When these cunts would come into the place, we'd put their luggage out in the back. You know, we wouldn't answer their phone. Well, oh yeah, we're on our way to drop off your luggage. Yeah, we'll be there in about an hour. Even if it's slow. Even if it's slow, because they don't tip. These fucking bitches don't tip. Speaking of bitches and bachelorettes and fucking on their fucking parties and shit, we had a carload that came in on the drive, and I was working the drive. It was a Friday late afternoon, probably about I don't know if it was late. I was probably about 3 o'clock. That was check-in time, so that's when fucking everybody and their brothers' kids would show up, and this car showed up. Carload of fucking bachelorettes, fucking party bitches. That dude, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna try and get through this story because fucking hey, I've had a long day. And during I was about the same shape as I am now as I was during this story. The car pulls in, they're like, woo, Tahoe, woohoo! And they got their fucking white claws and shit, and they start cracking them open. And so I'm like, checking in? Yeah, we're checking in. Alright, I'll get a cart. So I grab the bell cart and I show up to the car and I'm like, alright, so whose car is this? I assume you guys are going to valet? Yeah, we want our car parked for us. Alright, great. Alright, so whose car is it? It's mine. Okay, is there room under your name? Yeah. Alright. So I start unloading their car of luggage and stuff, and needless to say, there's a bunch of fucking balloons, inflatable helium balloons of dicks. And everything was, they had cocks fucking all around them. The fucking cock crowns, fucking dick shit, there's dicks everywhere. They're drinking their White Claws and they put straws in them and they had these little dicks on them and they were sucking the dicks to drink their fucking White Claws. Masha, do you have an extra pair of some cute little horse shorts I could wear so I could walk around Kiva Beach and have my pussy lips hang out of them and complain that I can't find a nice man that will marry me like you? That's pretty much what we're dealing with. So all these dick balloons and dick this and dick that fucking all over the bell cart. I said, okay, so I got my ticket book out, my tickets. I said, okay, this is a claim check. If you need your car, don't lose this ticket. Because if you do, it's going to be about 18 hours before we can find your car for you. Because we need to check your ID and the VIN and all that shit. Really? Yeah. Don't lose this fucking thing. Okay, this is going to be for your luggage. Call down to the bell desk when you're ready for us to bring your shit up to you. Okay? You understand that? Yeah, I do. Suck on that fucking dick straw, and I hand her the ticket, and I say, okay, I just need your last name. She said, my last name's Cox. I'm like, okay, Cox. Now, granted, I'm surrounded by fucking dick balloons. And I start to write C-O-C-K-S. She's like, oh my God, that's not how you spell my name. I'm like, you said your name is Cox. That's not how you spell it. It's C-O-X, sir. I'm offended. Oh my God. And her friends are fucking laughing. I'm like, oh, fuck. And she said, I'm very offended. I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe you just did that. And I'm pushing the dick balloon away from my head. I'm like, I'm very sorry I made a mistake. Let me just cry. No, I need to speak to your fucking manager right now. You're offended by how I spelled your name. Yeah! You're not offended by the balloons that are hitting my mouth right now. So I go and find my boss, Toby. I'm like, Toby, there's a young lady that would like to make a formal complaint against me. He's like, what the fuck? What happened? Did you ding her car or something? Nah, I misspelled her last name. What? Her last name is Cox, and I wrote this. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, yeah, she's outside. She's very upset, and she really wants to talk to you. All right. Toby goes out there, and I'm walking behind him like a wounded little fucking soldier. I'm fucked up. I'm in trouble now. He said, what seems to be the problem here, ma'am? She said, that guy right there actually intentionally misspelled my last name on purpose. And she pushes the dick balloon away from her face. Well, what's your last name? It's Cox, C-O-X. And he wrote C-O-C-K-S on the claim check. I'm offended by that. And he said, oh my God. Jay, what were you thinking? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, Jay, get in my office. But Toby, in my office, Jay, now. Right now. And I looked at her like, and I fucking stomped off to the fucking, to the back. And he said, I'm sorry, man, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to write Jay up. I can't fire him right now. There's a process. We have to build up to that. But I've been meaning to fire him anyway for shit like this. And by God, I'm going to write him up and mark my words. He's out of here in no time. Well, thank you very much, sir. What was your name? My name's Toby. Thank you, Toby. He said, let me write you a new claim check. C-O-X. There we go. Take that. Call us when you get in your room, and we'll bring it on up to you. I don't want that J guy bringing my shit up to me. Oh, no. No, man. Of course not. Are you kidding me? No. He's about to go on lunch, and I don't want to see him for the rest of the night. Good. So, Toby takes a bell cart full of fucking luggage and dick balloons, brings it to the bell room, and I'm in his office. And it wasn't really an office, just a back area where there's a desk. And he starts laughing his fucking ass off. I'm like, are you really going to write me up for this shit? He's like, fuck no, dude. Get back out on the driver behind. Get back to work. And so I did. So, so I dealt with some cunts. But what else happened? What else happened? I got some pretty good. I worked there for a couple years. Another bachelorette story. Bunch of cougars showed up at the casino, checking in, and they're drinking White Claws with their horse shorts, and they're like, woo! And I'm like, fuck, you guys aren't going to tip either. I'll load their luggage and dick balloons on another bell cart, and I said, just call down to the desk when you're ready, and we'll bring it on up to you. Well, about fucking an hour later, after they've been drinking White Claws and fucking margaritas, hi, we're ready for our luggage to be brought up to us. All right, great. What's the ticket number? It's fucking whatever it is, and you know, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll be right up. Woohoo! And the fucking hang up, and I take the bell cart, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna get a tip. And I get up to the room, knock, knock, knock. Door opens up. There's these cougars in there. And then one that answered the door looked like the MAGA mill fucking Brandy Love. But with a blonder shade of hair. It's like, hey, bellman, come on in. I'm like, all right, yeah, hi, how are you? How you guys doing? Yeah, where are you from? Well, I don't really give a shit. I'm just making small talk. Where would you like your shit? Oh, over here? Okay, yeah, I'll just start unloading bags. And once I was done, I'm like, whew, wow, these bags are heavy. Well, you guys have a good time. I'll see you later. And I start to grab the cart, and I'm slowly walking out of the room, and she's like, hey, bellman. I'm like, yeah? She said, I don't have any cash for a tip, but I'll show you my tits. How about that for a tip? I said, wow, that's so sweet of you. But, you know, we have a policy here that we pull our tips together at the end of a shift, and it'd be really unfair for me to see your boobs without the other guys being here. I could get on the radio and tell them to come up, and we could see them together. And she goes, what? And I'm like, have a good night. Just fucking took off. All right, another fucking story about working at this fucking bullshit place. I had a call that from a gentleman that said, hi, we're in room fucking whatever, and we're ready for our luggage to be brought up. If you can come up. I said, yeah, I'll be right there. And there's a bell cart. The bell cart probably had maybe 5 bags on it. So I go up to the floor, knock on the door, knock, knock. The gentleman opens the door, a married couple. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, oh, good, yeah, come on in. I'm like, all right, great. So I bring the bell cart in. And I think they were in their early 30s, I'd say. And the gentleman starts patting his pants. He's like, oh, shit, I left my wallet at the front desk. He's all, I'll be right back. So he takes off. So I'm there with his wife. I'm like, where are you guys coming in from? We're coming in from Oakland. Oh, nice town. First time in Tahoe? Oh, no, we've been here a couple times. Oh, cool. Have you guys been to Emerald Bay yet? Oh, Emerald Bay? No, we haven't. You got to check out Emerald Bay. There's a little island in the middle with a little castle. You guys got to check it out. Really? All right. So I'm just going through my routine and just unloading bags. And one of the last, it's the second to last bag I grabbed. I picked it up, dropped it, next to the others. And then I started to hear a loud vibrating noise. It was super loud. And I looked at it, and I looked at her, and she's all, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. And I went to the bell cart to get the other bag. She grabs that bag that I just dropped. She opens it up on the bed, and she's pulling clothes out, blah, 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 blah. She's just tearing it apart. And the vibration noise is getting louder and louder and louder. And I'm slowly grabbing the last bag, and I'm bringing it over and just, placing it down on the floor. And she grabbed it. She found it. It's at the very bottom. She whips it out. And it turned out to be an electric razor. And she held it up. She said, it's my husband's razor. It is a razor. Like one of these Norelco fucking razors. And I'm like, You know what, ma'am? When I heard that vibration, that vibrating sound and everything, the first thing that popped in my head was, I bet that's her husband's Norelco. She didn't bring her vibrator, apparently. There's another fucking story I got. Oh, fuck. This is I remember this shit. It's a Friday afternoon. Check-in. We got to get the people checked in, get the tips, park the cars, make some money. There was a guy that was in the hotel that made a lot of bad bets, lost a shit ton of money, and he had no way to pay it off. And his room was near one of the higher floors of the hotel, and he was threatening to jump because he couldn't pay his debt. So cops show up, everybody's there. We're on lockdown at this point, and so people that are coming in to check in can't check in. Everything's closed. And I'm sitting there on my drive, not making any fucking tips, making no money. And this is going on for at least a couple hours. I'm getting fucking pissed. My buddy Jesse at security came out. He's like, yeah, there's a guy, he's threatening to jump off the balcony and kill himself, blah, blah, blah. He lost a lot of money and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, fuck. He completely shut down our drive. Well, I decided to be the asshole that I am. And I walked towards that tower where that gentleman was at. And I could see, I didn't see him specifically at the moment that I walked out there, but I saw the sliding glass door that was open up near the top, and the curtain blowing and shit. And there's cops, paramedics, everybody and their fucking brothers, kids at ATF, FBI, CIA, fucking MI6. All these fucking dickheads decided to show up for this guy. Granted, I mean, listen, there's people that have gambling problems, and it's an issue. I understand that. I'm pissed off because I'm going to be a selfish prick here. It was interfering with my fucking livelihood. If you're going to cure yourself, that sucks. And the people that are in your world are going to get affected by it. And it's a shitty thing that you do to them. But think about people like me that don't know you, and you're threatening to fucking do a header, from the fucking 18th floor. I'm just trying to fucking provide for me and my own family here, If you're going to cure yourself, fucking do it in some other way that don't affect me. I hate to be a dick, but that's the fucking facts. I got bills. If you're going to cure yourself, it sucks, and it's the wrong thing to do. Don't do it. Because it affects people around that are in your circle and people like me that are fucking nearby trying to make a living. Okay? I mean, call the suicide hotline. Call a school nurse. I don't fucking care. I mean, I do, but I don't, I sound like a real asshole right now. But, I mean, seriously, if you're going to cure yourself, don't fucking do it. The Lord of the Rings series is going to come out on Amazon soon. The Boys season is going to come out soon. Don't you want to see that? I mean, it's things like that should keep you going. I'm sorry if your life sucks. I don't know what to do for you. I mean, I'm not a counselor or anything. I'm your uncle. I'm going off the rails here. I may get fucking thrown off of YouTube for this shit. But killing yourself is wrong. Don't do it. Anyway, that's my official statement. Suicide is not the answer. Okay, moving on. So I walked towards that tower and I saw that fucking sliding glass door open. I yelled at, "Hey! And then fucking the cops, everybody's looking at me and shit. And I saw a figure in that door frame. And I fucking yelled out. I'm like, you selfish motherfucker! You shut down my drive! I can't park any cars! I can't deliver any luggage! And I need the fucking money right now! He walked back in. Long story short, he didn't jump. He turned himself in, and I got written up. The guy didn't do a header and kill himself. He fucking, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I'm sure he's paying off the fucking money he owes, but he didn't kill himself. So if you need some kind of a negotiator in a crisis situation, email me. TahoeWeather@AOL.com. I'll be right there. So, anyways. Check out my conspiracy podcast on Odyssey as well. And high fives and boners. If you're one of the people who are watching this that haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that notification bell. Check out my links down below. You know, I'm fucking getting close to 50,000 subs, and that means that I have to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm not looking forward to that shit. So, actually, don't subscribe. All right, high fives and boners. I will check you guys out later. Da 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 da. Ralph. It's been a long day. All right, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Don't fucking if you have suicidal thoughts, reach out to somebody. Reach out to me. You know, I'll fucking talk to you. I will. I'm here to help. But don't fucking go to a casino and threaten to throw yourself off the fucking ledge, because you really affect a bunch of people's livelihood, and they don't fucking make any money. And those people don't know you, and probably don't give a shit one way or the other. But anyway, I shouldn't be saying that. Fuck, I'm going back to that shit. Listen, if you're having some fucking dark times, that right now, fucking the world's a rough place. I get that. But you can always reach out to me. Uncle Jay's here for you. Seriously. Alright, well, fuck on that note. I'm gonna go. Oh. High fives and boners.